Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
Love stories in the hot seat.
Very good evening and welcome to the Love Talk Show.
Where you can learn intelligent love.
Intelligent love. I see that a lot of people are guessing now before the program. Some they already guessed from yesterday. We are about to reveal the couple that is here with us, Chris,
tonight.
This couple is very special. They're here, sit beside me.
Yes, they are.
Just in a moment, we are going to reveal. There is no time for guessing anymore.
Yes.
We do going to consider those who just guessed before the program. Just tonight. The photo of the hand of that couple, we can just play the photo of the hand there. I'm not going to accept more guessing anymore.
Yes.
However, we are going to reveal who is this couple. They have a very interesting story. You're going to find out tonight. And also, after the end of our program, Chris, you're going to draw the prize.
Oh, yes, definitely.
One of you is going to be the winner. Tell us from where you are connected. We have people connect. Jovian from Woolwich.
Yes.
We have Noshi. Noshi saying, it's Pastor Remar and Mrs. Melita.
She's
looking forward to hear their story. Someone wrote here, anonymous.
We have Croydon.
Noshi said, I guess it first. Yes, it's going to be a draw. So if you win the draw, you shall win the prize. If it's Pastor Remar. You're going to find out just in a moment. Stay tuned, Noshi. Bibi as well from Wood Green. God bless you. Karen. Karen said, this Pastor Remar and his wife.
Yes.
Hope for Stratford said, Pastor Cabral and Mrs. Sarah. Well, we don't know about that. I'm going to play this video that speaks about someone who just attended the love therapy last week. Someone that also experienced something good in the love therapy, Chris.
Yes, love therapy.
Because as Bishop was saying, one of the things, this testimony that we just watched on the altar tonight, we could see that the first thing that he was very frustrated as well was in his love life.
Yes.
He left the presence of God. He said, now I can do whatever I want to do. And in this searching for happiness, he tried so many things and did not work.
Exactly.
Because the truth is, if you don't have the Spirit of God inside of you, you can try whatever you want.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it doesn't work. Happiness is not there.
It's not from the outside
and
to
now
inside.
It's from inside out.
Inside.
So be ready. Just after this video, we shall reveal the couple. You shall hear their story.
How do you find the love therapy seminars?
I find them very informative in the sense of you start to know yourself, and especially knowing more about your relationship with Jesus. It's not just about relationships in the church or dating or anything like that. It's really getting to know yourself, getting to know Jesus first, and then everything else will be added.
What is one change that you've seen in you since coming to the love therapy seminars?
I'm more open with my emotions. I'm able to express to myself and being more open to others about what I'm also going through.
And what would you say to that person that doesn't attend the love therapy seminars? What would you say to encourage them to come?
I would say just give it a try. We never know until we try. I feel like we get into a situation and we feel like we're not ready, but just say yes and just come.
Love stories in the hot seat.
Well. He is our guest, Pastor Remar, and his wife, Melita. There are a lot of people here, Pastor Remar and Melita, saying, no, I guess right, it's Pastor Remar, Mrs. Melita.
But there's going to be a draw, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a draw at the end. Some of you were right.
Yes.
So we have those names separated by the end of the program. We are going to reveal the winner.
Yeah, those who guessed on Monday and on Tuesday, I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
How you could guess right for me is a surprise. But well done, you made it.
Some they said to me they could identify by the photo.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm going to ask them tomorrow, Pastor Remar, if they have been your wedding though.
Yeah.
I don't think they have, yeah?
I don't think so.
Because this photo was posted some time ago on social media.
So
That's
maybe.
why. right.
Yes.
Maybe that's
Might be
why.
that.
So tell me, Pastor Emar. So both of you are from Jamaica.
Yes.
Am I right? How many years have you been here in UK?
Almost 13 years.
Almost 13 years.
Yes.
Wow. It's a
Yeah.
quite a long time, huh?
Yeah.
13 out of 16.
Yeah,
16
we
years.
came here when we were newlywed.
Wow, okay.
3
So you're
years.
16 years marriage, 13 years here in UK.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the majority of your marriage time, I would
Is
say, of
here.
your ministry as a marriage pastor was here
Yeah.
in
Yes.
UK. Did you adapt here to UK? Because you're from a very hot country. I believe Jamaica is hot, no?
Yes. Tropical, nice weather.
Yeah.
Tropical, nice weather, yeah.
We get used to in certain way. We learn to manage.
Yes.
We
Yeah,
learn to
adjust.
yeah.
Yeah.
To live. Well, in our program, Pastor Emar and Melita, we ask questions that help other people as well who is watching us. We have single people watching us, marriage people who are going through problems in their love life. But in order for them to understand that, we have to start with simple questions.
Yeah.
For example, let me start with you, Pastor Emar. So, who approached first? You approach Melita or Melita approach you?
Yeah.
So
How
we,
you get to know Melita?
we
Let's
were,
say,
let's say, we were introduced.
you were
I remember
introduced.
there was a pastor who came from the town where she was.
Yes.
Said, your wife is in Manchester. I said, okay, if she's there, I'm going to see. And then another one came, and then there was a meeting in the headquarters. And I wasn't in the headquarters that time, but I was in another church, and all the churches were coming. So all the churches came, and the pastor took the opportunity.
Oh,
I met
okay.
him after the service. Was in the evening, Sunday evening.
Did they show you a
And-
photo or just talk?
Oh, to be honest, I saw a picture, but it was
Yeah,
on
but-
that small phone that time. That
Yes.
So
was
you
not
like
good.
it what you saw when you met her then in the meeting there where all the churches were.
Somebody showed me a picture, but was nothing much. But I remember the evening he came and he walked with me on the side, and then she was coming down, and then we met, and he said, "Do you know her?" I said, "No." He said, "Do you know him?"
Ah.
No. Okay, talk.
I was like that. So.
Okay,
And
very
then we
good
went-
technique, huh?
We went quickly over to the side. She was already, the bus was waiting to go, so she had to wait for, people were waiting for her. So it was just quick introduction, name. Thank God we got the number, and something happened from there.
Okay, so you start talking through the phone first.
By phone. Was
By
it?
phone. Okay, who you called first? You called first. Or
I
she called
no,
you?
she gave me her number, and I asked her, what time can I call you? Okay, I can call anytime. Okay. All right. Then Monday, let me give her a call. I pick up the phone, I call, hello, I'm this. Hello, hi. Very quick conversation. Bah, phone hung up.
It was a long conversation.
And
Yeah,
then
it was very
quick.
It was very
No,
short.
very quick.
Tell us, Melita,
And-
why? Why is very short? Let Melita tell.
I want to know,
Ask
Melita,
her,
when
yeah.
you first met Pastor.
Yeah, when
because
you had that shock introduction.
that introduction. What came on your mind? Like you said, oh, okay, all right, I can meet him. How was it?
Honestly speaking, I wasn't expecting to meet, that person. In my mind, I thought he would be a Brazilian. I didn't want a Jamaican.
I didn't know he was a Jamaican.
Yeah, when he introduced himself,
And
he
then
said,
you found,
I'm-
okay, he's
I
Jamaican.
found out that he's from Jamaica.
Okay.
And then her hopes dropped down.
And then, yes, because I was interested more in a Brazilian.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
Brazilian pastors that time.
Yes,
Yes.
that time. Yeah. So I didn't show much interest. So when he started to call, I quickly hung up.
And then the phone.
Yeah.
Then
so
Tuesday. Then Wednesday.
You have to
Okay,
persevere.
so-
No, then I was
He
thinking, if
persevered
she
a
said that
lot.
I should call her, then I was thinking, should I call again or should I just give up? Because
It's not going well, the conversation.
Yeah.
nothing is going. I don't know. Then I said, no, let me continue. And then
And then it just
So
Yeah.
I prayed about it. My God, let your will be done. I also cry. My God, I don't know if it's your will, because before coming to the church, I had relationship problem. So I was very skeptical on, when it comes to love life, relationship.
You are carrying things from the past, still
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, so I was a bit skeptical, like, the kind of person I want. Because why Brazilian? Because I always admire the pastors and their wife, how they treat each other. At that time I was just among
you were looking
Brazilian.
through the
Yes.
Yes,
there
Yes.
were, in that
I
time for
didn't
people to
have-
understand, we have a lot of Brazilian and pastors
Pastors.
wife in Jamaica, working in Jamaica. in that
Yes.
Yeah,
time.
because to be honest, even though her parents were married for a long time, but it's not normal to see married couples, especially young people
Yes.
getting
Yes,
married. It's not
true.
something
Yes.
that is normal. I was getting married at 26, and people said, "My youth, you are going to tie up your life." You are going to-"
It's not
That's
something
true.
normal in
It's not
Jamaica.
It's not something
No.
normal to see
Yeah.
young people. So we saw pastors there who came quite young, married. So
And
it's
it's
like
a
an
wow.
inspiration. It's like
Yeah.
something different.
Yes.
Yeah, very loving couples holding hands going home.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
yeah,
I admire.
And you admire that. And then you gave him a chance.
Yes, I
After she
prayed.
prayed,
Yeah, you
because
pray.
God is,
Yeah,
God is
then-
always like this. We do our checklist, we plan what we want, but then God comes with something different, and sometimes we grab and we get attached to it,
Yeah.
and we tied the work of God in our life, because you could very well say no, that is
Yeah.
not what I want, and maybe you would be single up to today.
Yeah, you will not be blessed. You will not be blessed
It
for
would
16
be blessed
years. You see?
for
It's true.
16 years.
And serving your God.
Yes.
But
Yes.
tell us, Melit. So after that, you gave him a chance,
Yes, we started.
and
to
also you
speak.
start speaking longer. So then you start calling, or you still going in his perseverance?
Yeah, we start to call each other, start to get to know each other more. Yeah.
Then,
No
she-
more, no more hangout.
then who's going to hang up first?
So the conversations that who's gonna hang out first?
Yeah,
Okay,
now
you
the
are going
I remember that conversation.
Yeah, we had that as well.
Yes.
Because I was not really in a close branch by the
It
time.
was far. Or
Yeah.
We're far
distance
away. We
was
speak
far.
over
We're
the
more
phone.
than 2 hours away.
Yeah, we
It
were
was
far.
really.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
But tell me, so okay, we passed that first stage, you start dating. For how long did you date?
1 year, 6 months.
1 year, 6 months.
6
And,
months. I think it was less.
1 year, 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 year, 6 months.
Yeah,
Okay.
or 5, somewhere there.
So you are just saying that also a decision comes, say, look, you no longer be dating. You have to finish everything now.
Yeah, about a couple months after dating,
Yeah.
Bishop said, "Look, forget about this one.
It's not the right time for you, it's not for you.
Yeah.
Finish.
No, it's not for you. Finish." It was difficult, but I said, "Okay." I called her. She came and we said, "Look, you go your way, I go my way. If it's the will of God." But so far, we're serving God. I'm serving God, and I'm going to continue serving God. Nothing's going to stop me from serving God. God's will
And
is
I
going
do
to be
the
done.
same.
You did the same.
I
And-
carry on serving God even more.
Yeah, she was there in her branch
Yes.
serving.
So how long you are separate from each other?
I don't know, maybe a couple months.
Couple months,
A
like
few months.
5, 6.
Yeah.
And then the decision
Yes.
come back now.
Then,
Yes.
Okay, come back, start again.
Start again.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, you see. But tonight, Pastor Emar, many people they don't know. You know, you start dating her. Of course, the expectations. You saw examples of couple, family.
Yeah.
You build that up. Now you start building your own family. And I want you and also your wife, Mrs. Melita, to tell the people who is watching us, because we have a lot of questions. I know she said the pastor was in the program with Bishop tonight. She's very smart, you know.
Yes.
But one thing that I want to ask you, and also afterwards you can also answer that, Melita. There was a moment that for you, within these 16 years, a moment that you would separate that was a difficult moment. Maybe not necessarily between both of you, or a challenge that you have there in your life, that you have to be very close to each other, that you have to seek God for it. Because people sometimes they watching us. Some things they heard from you or
Yeah.
from your wife when you did the hot seat on the altar from Bishop.
Yeah, the difference.
But the differences. I'm not talking about differences because everybody knows that everyone is different. But something that you said, look, Pastor, this moment here, for me was very difficult. I have to do this. I had to do that. And the same question applies to your wife as well.
Look, most of our time together has been away from our family. And this has been, many challenges comes. My mom got sick, her father got sick. and we are serving God. And these difficult moments, these challenges that happen, especially because we're far, we have no other option but to support each other, to be close to each other, because, and that's what this moment, that's why we're together, in fact. So we are coming to a new country and a new place. It's already a challenge.
Yes.
We have different, it's not so, okay, we plan when we are serving God. We already discussed, we're going to serve God anywhere, and we know that. But we never plan where we are going to go. We don't pastors don't plan where they're going to go, how long they're going to stay, what they're going to do. So all of these things happen. And we have to be ready, we have to be willing together to support each other we're in it for the long haul. So challenges come, problems come, sometimes news comes, difficulties come, and we have to keep holding on to each other,
So
above all to God.
For you was the time that you had family problems,
Yeah.
like mom, her mother, your mother-in-law as well, and the fact that you are away from home,
Yeah,
very far from Jamaica, and you felt a lot of difficulty because you could not do anything physically.
yeah.
That's the moment that you went more to God and be more close to each other as well, support each other. That was the most difficult challenge that you faced.
Challenging, for sure.
Okay. What about you, Melita?
I will say the same, because yes, his family went through a lot, but also mine, losing close family members, and to deal with certain situation, I have to really be, close to God, and with the support of my husband, because, I have to really know when to say no. No to my, the will is
No
there.
to our will.
Our own will,
Yeah.
Family wanted me to travel. Oh, you need to come because so and so, and I have to really depend on God, and with the support of, knowing that I have a responsibility. I can't just come.
Yeah, our responsibility is the soul, the priority, number one.
I sacrifice my life to serve God when the time comes. So I have to let them have this understanding also, not to trust, not to be anxious, and this together, through prayers and fasting and praying for them, it helps us a lot.
And of course, they are not in the faith. They are not in the faith like we are. So
Yes.
you can imagine
It's a challenge.
Even sometimes people in the church
They
don't
don't
understand,
understand.
much less people who are
Yeah.
not in the faith.
In the
Imagine.
same faith, yeah.
Exactly.
But it's the fact that what we have been teaching, and also Bishop James and Mrs. Elena, through the Love Therapy Seminar.
Yeah.
The fact that if the person does not have the Spirit of God in their relationship as well.
Yeah.
So where is about the pyramid that we showed?
Yeah.
So God has to be at
The
the
top.
top.
Yeah.
Because when you go through challenges like this,
Yeah.
because it's not easy, we have been away for a long time. We spent 11 years in the furthest place on earth,
Imagine.
which is New Zealand. There is no such place as far as New Zealand.
Yeah.
It's very far from everywhere. But we understand if you have our relationship with God, that relationship with God allows us to go through everything and we are able to overcome. That's what happened to you.
Yes.
Someone asked here, is anonymous. They say here,
What?
Pastor Remar, being on the altar, did you ever want children? Did you ever want children? If yes, what happened?
To be honest, I was single pastor for a long time. I saw pastors with children and I saw that this would not work. I saw this experience and I said, maybe as a person, as a man, as a person, but as I decided to give my life to God, then that was one of the first things that I already decided. It's not going to work. I saw pastors with their children going back and forth, coming to Jamaica, going here, going there. And from an early state, I decided
because
that
actually,
this would not work.
Yeah,
It was clear.
It's a choice.
Yeah.
It's a choice,
we
yeah.
make.
It's a choice.
It's a choice we make because we know.
Yeah, as you mentioned,
Yeah.
you saw many pastors who had children.
Yeah, and it's not the...
But it's all their own choice. And
Yeah,
their own
we
personal
choose
choice.
this life, but the child doesn't choose to be, for us to go back and forth is our choice. We decide, but to bring a child back and forth, uproot them here, uproot them there, go there. Is not. So from early, I already made this decision. It's not, as a child, it's not something that I would want And then what you don't want, you don't give to others.
Yeah, definitely. You are the same way of thinking, Melita.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Chanel from Kilburn. She said, what was one thing in the marriage that stood out to you that you can pass on to singles and new couples? So her question, Pastor Meyer, you can start from you. You can tell the camera one thing that stood out for the singles and for the new marriage. People just married recently.
Oh, we have to have definition in our life. You have to know who you are, who you are serving. You have to be well defined. Because when we come together, we are going to be influenced. We are going to be, we're going to have those friction, those difficult moments. We are going to be adjusting. And if you are not well defined and then you go in a relationship, either you are going to allow yourself to be, over influenced, or you're going to allow yourself to become something that, you try to change to please the person in a way that you don't help the person. Or you are going to be too resistant. And of course, we spoke about that because normally, the change, it sometimes takes time. But when the person is resolved and know what they want, so you want the marriage to work, you make up your mind to serve God, then whatever it takes, you're going to do it. But if you just go in a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, get married, but you are not resolved about serving God, about making that marriage work, honoring God, you don't see the marriage as something honorable to God, then the first sight of difficulty, you want to give up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to want to give up. It's too hard, it's too much work. That's why many people end up
Giving up.
Yeah.
giving up.
What about you, Melita? What
For
do you
me-
say to the singles or the new couples?
For the singles, for both, it's sacrifice. But for the singles, sacrifice in which way? Your will, your desire. Oh, I was looking more and way more physical, being like, oh, he's like this, he's like that. I don't want this kind of person. I don't like this kind. But resisting.
You're looking for his appearance, resisting your will.
Exactly. They don't want to, give the opportunity to get to know him.
Yeah.
Thank God my eyes were open. So I was
Yeah.
able to.
Definitely.
So I was able to give him the opportunity. And I know today many singles, they run away because, they already, have on paper the kind of person they need. And they lose opportunity like this. The best thing is to give the opportunity to get to know the person. And another thing is to trust. You have to trust, and you can't allow anxiety to kick in, because this is very dangerous to the person's faith. When the person, lack trust, they don't trust anymore. If especially in the past, when they go through, rough times with relationship, they lose that trust. They think that, this is not for me. I'm not good enough. I will just serve God. But so the person also have to trust. And for the married, I will say sacrifice again in terms of to adapt, to the person, like their personality, what they like, what they like to do is the person have to sacrifice, because without this sacrifice, there's always going to be clashes. There's always going to be this,
Yes.
conflict, and it's like this. I like it like this. So we have to also get to adapt to the person's way of being, not in a bad way, so to speak, but
Thank you very much, Melita, Pastor Emar. That's the truth.
Amen.
Now, to everyone who is watching us, single, new couples, married for a long time, apply both advices from Pastor Emar and also from his wife, Melita. Sacrificing, trusting, putting God first, being defined, as Pastor Emar said as well, for what do you want? What do you want? You have to know what you want. Is serving God, what do you want? What do you want? So make this decision, and the other things going to come together.
For sure.
Was a pleasure. Our program is always short, Pastor Emma.
Yeah.
The time here is very short.
Yeah. Let's
And
see
we
who-
still need to draw the prize.
The prize,
You're
yes.
gonna draw the prize now. Not just saying, I don't come, send my gift to Luther. I don't know if you're gonna win the prize.
Yes.
We're
Very
gonna draw.
confident
You
Noshi.
could win, you might win. We don't know. We're gonna find out now.
Yes.
Okay? Let's draw the prize.
Let's
Let's
see.
go. Let's go. Prepare the idea. Everybody's gonna see the draw. See there.
There you have
Let's
your
see.
name many times.
Their names there.
A lot
Let's see.
of
What names
chances
are
to
there,
win.
dear? I can't see from here. Let me see.
Hesiba, Adeola,
Hesiba, Deola,
Noshi,
Norris,
Florence,
Florence, Bianca,
and Janet.
Okay.
So your name are repeated many times on that wheel.
Let's see.
Let's see who is going to win.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Draw.
Let's see. Oh, Hesiba.
Hesiba from FPK.
Hesiba.
Nosh, you can keep trying. It wasn't you this time.
Every week you can
So,
try, okay?
Here's the prize we'll be giving. We are all God's children. Oh, that was, sorry.
Yes.
We are all God's children. So, Hezbollah, you can get this book with my wife tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay? And for you, Noshi, you can keep on trying every Wednesday. And obviously, if you win, we can post the book for you. That's okay.
Definitely.
If you win the prize, okay? It was a pleasure to be with all of you. Remember, tomorrow is learn. Oh, forgive me. Talk to us. What have you learned?
Yes.
We want to hear from you. What have you learned in the Love Therapy Seminar? Okay? God bless you all.
God bless you. Have
bye-bye.
a good night.
Open
Thank
the
you.
camera. That's the Pastor
Yes.
Emma. And also, yeah. God bless you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you for being with us. Bye-bye.